everyone. My name is Joanna Lombardi, and I am a customer success manager here at Bitly, often referred to as a CSM. You may recognize me from previous webinars, but today I aim to simplify our discussion around personalization at scale. So ultimately, how we can streamline your processes, consider the integrations that we have here at Bitly, and see how we can identify some actionable steps that can enhance your efficiency and effectiveness when connecting with your audience. So you may be asking me why this topic is so important to me. Well, on a day-to-day life here at Bitly, I use one main integration, which is Gainsight, and it makes my life and everyone's life a lot easier. So the way we use Gainsight is to centralize all of our information regarding our clientele. It allows us to figure out how our clients are utilizing the product in ways that we could recommend for them to utilize the product better. We also have a plugin via Gmail, which allows us to streamline the communication flow as well, and also talk simultaneously with Salesforce. At the end of the day, this makes my life and my team's life so much easier on a day-to-day journey, and it allows us to be able to go to one centralized point of reference to see all of this information in real time. A lot of my customers seem to be having the same kinds of questions when it comes to overall workflows and campaign and overall strategy. So you may be asking yourself, are you using too many platforms? Are you forgetting your passwords because you're logging into so many different platforms? Or are you just looking for one centralized way to streamline all of your workflows and processes? Well, it may help for you to know that you're not alone, and a lot of customers are struggling with this. So why not centralize all of your information and automation and bring all of this together and make your lives a heck of a lot easier as well? So today, my goal is to break this out into two key sections for you to take actionable steps in setting up these integrations. The first being trust and safety, and the second being personalization at scale. So when we look at trust and safety, you want to make sure that you're building that safety and trust with your clientele. So with that, you want to make sure your workflows and processes are seamless. We don't want broken or encrypted message going to your clientele. It's crucial to build that trust with your clients and provide them with information that appears trustworthy, reliable, and credible. Another way to make sure that your workflows and automations are not broken is to make sure that you're setting up these integrations with one key email address that's associated within the user seat of your account. But it is also amazing that you can set up multiple different integrations within your account. You just need to make sure you have enough user seats to pull in these integrations. You could also call in these integrations via a group or a company level. When it comes to groups, it makes it a lot easier if you're dealing with regions or departments within your company, and allows for siloed working environments in centralized locations when pulling analytics and information related to the campaigns that you have going on. Secondly, when it comes to trust and recognition, we want to look at the custom domain portion. Is your brand associated with that custom domain? So rather than having bit.ly, is it company specific? This is key. We recently did a case study with a client with a custom domain attached. And when SMS communication went out, there was a 34% increase in click-through rate compared to an unbranded link that was being sent. Ultimately, I think we could all relate when we get those spam texts with no key identifiers in there. We don't want that to happen and have the report and send to spam button be the engagement that the client is utilizing. We want them to see the brand, trust it, engage, and continue to engage with the content that is being pushed out. And also, it makes your life easier because when it comes to SMS communication, it cuts down the characters and allows for you to send more body of text when it comes to any communication that's being sent out. The second area of focus, like I had mentioned, is personalization at scale. So when we're looking at this, Some of the key integrations I see a lot of my clientele utilizing are Twilio, Salesforce Marketing Cloud, and Sprout Social. So to make it a little bit easier for you, I've come up with 2 use cases that might make you think of ways to streamline your processes internally as well. The first being retail. So I have a customer where their use case is SMS. They're sending SMS communication to clients when alteration services are ready and the client can come in and pick up their item. This is a very easy and quick process, but when integrations are set up the right way, it allows for a larger scale campaign to happen simultaneously and instantly. The second example is a financial company. They're using one-to-one SMS communication for financial appointments and also personalized webinars. This is happening at a very large scale, but is a key example for how you could set up integrations to send one-to-one communication to your clientele. I also want to highlight the role of the CSM. So I am not being biased, but I'm telling you that we are here to help you. We are your partners in this journey. If you ever want to brainstorm ways that you could set up integrations or streamline your processes, we're always happy and here to help you along the way. Where you first will see a CSM is in the onboarding journey. So within 30 days after you completed your onboarding, we will be your day-to-day contact here at bitly, helping you with anything you may need related to your account. But when it comes to integrations, feel free to book a meeting with us and we could walk through everything with you. If you're not aware of who your CSM is, you could reach out to us via our customer success at bitly.com email address, or you could also reach out to support and they can connect you with us, and we would be more than happy to meet with you. So I did talk about a few different things today in our meeting, but I wanted to highlight some key takeaways. The first being, have you identified what your key campaigns are? And have you thought about how you could personalize them or see how systems can help scale this for you? Have you also run through a list of our integrations to see what can help you integrate with Bitly and streamline these overall processes? And have you also looked at your custom domain? Have you built that brand establishment with your clientele so they will increase with engagement? And lastly, have you contacted your CSM? We are your strategy partner and we're here to help you in this journey. So as we sign off today, I want to thank you all for joining and tell you that I will see you next time. And in the meantime, we're always on social, so feel free to share your success stories and or reach out if you happen to have any questions. I wish you a great day and happy learning.